Yeah, this is Dave from cheapbooks.com. I'm playing World of Tanks. The tank I am playing is the Renault G1R. It's a French Tier 5 medium tank. And the map is Widepark. You'll notice that Widepark is actually one of the smaller maps, despite its name. And I'm heading for the,
Enemy armor is hit.
that was a lousy shot. I'm heading for the crossover, which is on the west side. It looks like we've got some enemy tanks heading over there too.
We didn't even scratch them. We didn't even scratch them. Ready to fire. Target unlocked.
Okay, so there's a lot of tanks heading over to the same location. Guy hit me 3 times.
Target acquired. We didn't penetrate their armor. That one didn't go through. Target acquired. Target released.
That
Announced.
was a low shot. But he's dead.
Ready to fire. Penetration. We've lost some ammo, but at least it didn't explode. We didn't even scratch them. Where'd they go?
Okay, he's dead. He's dead. What you guys gonna do? You gonna shoot at me?
They killed our driver. We're covering his position, but not very well. One of our trucks. Bail out. This vehicle is heading.
Okay, so you can shoot under the tracks, which is something that I knew. I didn't know that he'd be able to do it. But I did want to hit that artillery. Unfortunately, I missed my opportunity to hit him. Couldn't line up the shot. Did get 1 kill. Should have had like 2 more. Now, this tank, the Firefly, is one of the British tanks that's actually, you know, it's probably a fast little tank. It's like the M4 and the T1 Heavy and the M6. And this is a much more capable tank than something like the Renault G1R, in particular because it's a lot faster. That's a heavy tank. That's a heavy tank. Heavy tank. Oh, the other medium tank is no longer in the game. I was going to look at the Cromwell. So when you play these games, you got a tank like the Renault G1R and you play a tank like this Firefly here, you're probably going to have more fun playing the Firefly, especially if you like to be in a faster tank. It's going to be a lot more maneuverable. But like the Renault G1R, the tanks you have to play before you get the Firefly are not that great. You've probably heard of the M3 Lee. There's a British equivalent called the Grant. And the Grant is just an awful tank. Like the M3 Lee. They're identical. Now a tank like this, the KV-85, is going to play a lot more similar to the Renault G1R because it's a heavy tank and it's rather slow, just like the Renault G1R, with the exception that this has much better armor, it's got a better gun, it's a higher tier. but it's going to feel a little bit the same. One of the issues with the Renault G1R is that it is difficult to maneuver, while most other tanks are fine. If you've played low-tier Chinese tanks, you'll know what I mean about maneuverability. There's only a few tanks left in the game. Apparently he's concerned for his safety. There should be a tank to his left. He missed a shot. He should have gone for that tank destroyer over there, which had a lot fewer hit points. Asking my team to stay on the cap, because it looks like he's going to go off. You'll note that they have to keep moving in order to avoid artillery shots, or to avoid anything. Yeah, he got hit. So there's a good chance the enemy will win. Yeah. Yeah, that's a game. So basically, they had an extra tank who could go and reset the cap. The T-150 really has to do the same in order to win the game. What he's doing right now, he's definitely going to lose the game. And it was poor decision. As soon as he was lower on the cap than the enemy team, he should have rushed over to the other side. Regardless of what happens. Now he could do it, but it's too late. And plus his tank doesn't exist anymore. He was destroyed by a Schnauzer. No, he killed a Schnauzer. Okay, so I should be able to research a new module. I'm going to get this. And I will get into another game. Okay, now here is a tank that you don't want anybody to hit you. You want to avoid the enemy, and on this map you certainly can do it. Stay far away from the enemy. Either stay in the fields or stay back in the city and look for areas where you can shoot a long distance through the city. But if you confront the enemy, make sure you're confronting a low-tier tank. The higher-tier tanks will definitely do a lot of damage.
Let's go.
It's actually a reasonable speed, 40 kilometers per hour. And I'm going to spread out. I'm going to let my ally go one way, and I will choose a different way to enter town. So there was an enemy tank right there. I didn't want him to hit me, which is why I dove for the rubble. Obviously, he just fired, so I can fire back at him.
Target acquired. We're immobilized. Ready to fire. Penetration.
Nice.
One of the gas tanks ruptured. We're done for. Everyone get out.
So I got hit from behind by his buddy. Oh, I guess that tank... Oh, he's right there. I thought he was behind the building, so I didn't worry about him. But that's the risk you take when you go deep into enemy territory. And it's really something you should practice doing. You don't want to be afraid of going into the enemy territory. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.